Good afternoon. The Philippine government files a diplomatic protest against China following the recent harassment of a Philippine Air Force plane by two Chinese Air Force aircraft while it was flying over the country's territorial waters near Scarborough Shoal in the West Philippine Sea. On Tuesday, Foreign Affairs spokesperson Teresita Daza confirms the matter when she was asked by reporters if the agency had filed the protest. INQUIRER.net has asked the Department of Foreign Affairs to provide additional information specifically as to when the protest was lodged and who received it on China's side, but it has yet to respond. Foreign Secretary Enrique Manalo previously said that the government would definitely protest China's recent actions. Manalo added that President Bongbong Marcos has come out very strongly on the air incident and the government will maintain its position on the matter. On August 10, the Armed Forces of the Philippines bared that Chinese fighter jets made a dangerous move against a Philippine Air Force plane by firing flares into its path as it was flying over Scarborough Shoal. Armed Forces of the Philippines Chief General Romeo Bronner Jr. condemned what he branded as provocative actions of the People's Liberation Army Air Force, pointing out that it endangered the lives of Filipino personnel and the undertaking maritime security operations on August 8. President Marcos has denounced China's actions against the Philippine Air Force plane, calling it unjustified, illegal, and reckless. Davao City 1st District Representative Paolo Duterte files a bill that seeks to require drug tests for all government officials every 6 months. In his statement, Duterte says he filed House Bill number 10744 on August 12 in a bid to amend the provisions of Republic Act number 9165 or the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002. Duterte's bill intends to modify Section 36 of Republic Act number 9165 by requiring a hair follicle drug test as an initial test, followed by a urine drug test as a confirmatory test for driver's license applicants and government officials, whether elected or appointed. The explanatory note of the bill states that exemptions or favors in the mandatory nature of random drug testing shall not extend to certain class privilege, such as the elected and appointed officials. The House bill also encourages candidates for an election to undergo drug tests 90 days before Election Day. According to Duterte, the hair follicle test was picked as a mode of drug testing because it is believed to be a more accurate method of detecting drug and substance abuse. The bill further states that its proposed occasional drug testing will eventually become the norm, and not only to government employees but also to elected and appointed officials, as well as candidates for electoral posts. Leptospirosis patients are increasing, with 255 fresh cases recorded from July 21 to August 3, according to the Department of Health. Based on the latest report of the agency, the number of new leptospirosis cases is 17% higher than the 217 lodged from July 7 to 20. It adds that the nationwide leptospirosis cases stood at 2,115, including 224 deaths from January to August 3. However, the report notes that the total is still 25% lower than the 2,757 cases reported in the same period last year. Nevertheless, the DOH says its epidemiologists continue to be cautious in interpreting trends, as there may be late reports. The DOH further points out that the incubation period for the disease ranges from 2 to 30 days. DOH Secretary Teodoro Herbosa says the surge in leptospirosis cases is not a communication problem, but rather a behavioral issue. Herbosa adds that he would like to discuss with the Department of Education how to teach children early on that they should not swim in floodwaters. Herbosa further discloses his plans of discussing with the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority how to improve solid waste management because rats, which are the reason for leptospirosis, live in garbage. Leptospirosis is caused by the bacteria Leptospira, which humans can get when they touch water, soil, or other objects contaminated with infected animal urine. These are the stories you need to know today. I'm Neil Mercado. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net. Good afternoon.